What up? The camera's right there, you weirdo.
Wait, then you can't see yourself.
Hey, before we get started, this is a historic freaking moment for the league. And for us, we're a part of it. Dude, you're going to look back 20 years from now, and this will be one of the coolest things we've done. It really will be. It's probably a once-in-a-lifetime thing that's going to happen. And, you know, we're a part of it. To be a part of a virtual draft like this it's going to be, it's historic for us. So enjoy the moment. Enjoy this week. Enjoy this 3 days. Have fun. You know me. If you got something to say, say it. Don't sit there muted and then regret that you didn't speak up. Say what you got to say. This is no different than being in the draft room. Let your voice be heard when it needs to be heard. All right? Let's have a great 3 days. We're going to do good. We're going to make the Colts better and push us over the top with this 3 days. Who adds more of an explosive element to our offense, Taylor or Pittman?
Let me ask Frank this real quick. In your mind, which one makes us better heading forward if they both reach their ceiling? Like, who are you more excited to have on the team?
There's no black and white answer on this. Part of this is because, you're saying, man, just imagine this guy behind our offensive line. Both of them are going to add explosive. Both of them are going to make us more explosive.
Hey, Chris. Jim here.
How you doing?
Oh, guys, you look up there, huh? All is well. So I know you're grinding. We all set?
We're all set.
Thanks for all your hard work, guys. I've been in motels back in '82, so I know what you guys are up against. Just want to wish you well and good luck tonight.
All right, so we got a bunch of shit on the table now. We're going to have to be on it tonight. When the draft ends Thursday night, you start getting a flurry of calls like, hey, are you going to be willing to move? We talk through scenarios, players, what can happen if we move back? How far can we move back and still get the players, that we have targeted? We had concern that Pittman was going to go if we moved back too far, so we started to go ahead and make the pick.
We're going to be fired up to get Pittman because that's where we've been all the time. He's our kind of guy.
Every time I watch him, I like him better. He's big. He's a build-up speed guy. He can finish on the deep ball. He wins 50-50 battles. I just think the guy's going to be a good football player next week.
His ability to run routes. He's got excellent feet for a man of his size.
The big body, the strength, the quickness, the speed. He's smart, he's tough, he's durable. And he was dominant this year. When he plays above the rim, he's got deceptive speed, and he's got all the things we're looking for. This guy's a dude.
Decker, you like the character, right?
Yeah, I think he's intelligent. I think he's high character. I think he's shown some grit over time. He's had to compete for and win his job multiple times.
So Pittman's got enough speed and separation. He plays faster.
He's big. He's Vincent Jackson like.
Yeah, that's a good comparison. If you remember Vincent Jackson from the Chargers.
Yeah. So you're fired up for him, huh?
Oh, coaches, Frank doing backflips for this guy for 2 months.
I'm not sure this guy's not the best receiver in the draft. That's how strongly I felt.
Frank, go ahead.
Oh, man. I have to have a little self-awareness here to know that I got on this guy early, and I'm having a hard time letting go of him.
We wanted a big body. We wanted a guy who was physically tough, not just a big body who would do the dirty work, who would block, who was really good at the contested catches, at the 50-50 balls, going down the field. He just showed all that on tape. From the first time I've watched him, I've loved him.
Well, that's exciting for us. And
yeah, he's big, strong. He's fast for his size. He's got good feet for a big man. He's physical. He's smart. He's got high character.
I think he can come in and have a big impact in year one. The competitiveness, the toughness. Who else do I like better than this guy for our team? And I struggled to answer that question. Yeah, I love this guy. Love this guy.
Michael. This is Chris Ballard with the Colts. How you doing, man? Hey, we're going to pick you here, man. You excited to be coming to Indy?
Yes, sir. Super excited.
Sweet, man. So are we. Absolutely, man. Well, great, man. We feel lucky to get you. We've been kind of eyeballing you here for the last, few months, and can't be more excited to have you coming in.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
With the 34th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Indianapolis Colts select Michael Pittman, wide receiver, USC.
Touchdown, Pittman! Michael Pittman! Michael Pittman! Wow!
Michael's a big kid. He's a reliable target. He's a physical player.
He can win deep. He can separate. He can get the tough yards.
He's a guy that kind of plays above the rim. He kind of brings an element that we were missing, to our wideout room.
He's just a football player. He just kind of does everything that his team asks for, and he produces.
Watching him in practice, I never saw him lose a one-on-one rip, and I know that might sound crazy, but it's true. I'm really excited what he can do.
He's got a ton of upside.
It's going to be crazy at 44. We had a lot more calls on that pick, especially from teams in the bottom of the second round. As soon as we made the pick, we were on to, okay, let's track 35, 36, 37, 38. What are they doing? What do we need to do with 44? And is there a player that we think is exceptional we need to attack and go get?
We just looked at the costs and the benefits of both and said, no, let's just go get him. We're not going to have an opportunity to draft this type of player in most years.
How do we get more explosive offensively? We got a lot of good players. There's nothing wrong with saying, hey, we just need to be a little bit more explosive.
Can we get two difference makers, a back and a receiver?
I just think when you look at a lot of good teams over the years, you see this good 1-2 punch.
Once we saw Taylor falling, we thought it was just too good to be true.
If you put this guy in our rushing attack, oh boy.
That's Taylor on the loose.
So I think the oh boy factor, we got to at least look at it.
When you project this guy behind our line and in our scheme, holy.
Jonathan Taylor, look out!
This guy ran for 2,000 yards against people that they know what's going to happen. They know they're giving him this kind of ball.
You could feel his speed on our turf.
He's a home run hitter on tape.
Just a good human. 4-4-1 for Jonathan
What?
Taylor. Oh, yeah.
But when he gets a hold, he's gone. And he's 220 plus pounds and can take the pounding. And the character's great. It's just kind of like, we might be like, why didn't we pick this guy? He's Captain America.
What do y'all think?
Well, you do a hell of a thing by getting these two guys. I mean, really, we
decided to, give up the fifth and move up with Cleveland. Call him, Ed.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't pass up Taylor. I mean, you've been talking about him, Chris.
Yeah, call him and let's see if we can, see if he'll do it.
I mean, that's a hell of a punch for the offense with these two guys,
We're good with Cleveland if their guy's not there and our guy's still there.
Houston's pick is in. Cleveland is on the clock.
Excellent.
We'll do it. Hey,
We're good.
We'll call it in too. Bloom, call the trade in.
Going in now.
Awesome. Taylor and Pittman.
Get him on the phone, please.
Yeah. Let's go.
I know. Take it to the house, Taylor.
Offensive firepower. Serious right now.
Hey, this is Chris Ballard with the Colts. I'm Wisconsin, brother.
If you get the audio, you'll hear, hey, you're my first Wisconsin guy that I've been able to take since I took the job.
You're the first Wisconsin guy I've taken since I took the job here. All right, man. Well, look, man, congratulations, man. We can't be more excited. Hey, look, I'm gonna transfer you over to Coach Wright, okay? Turn it in, Bloom.
The Cleveland Browns have traded the 41st pick to the Indianapolis Colts. With the 41st pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Indianapolis Colts select Jonathan.
Nice work. Holy, excuse my language. It was a sign. I was drinking out of this cup.
He does a good job of hiding the Badger pride.
Just to show you what great teammates we have, I texted Marlon, after we picked Taylor, and I said to him, Marlon, hey, you know how we roll. We spread the wealth at running back, keep you both fresh and dominate. Every great football team needs a great 1-2 punch in the running game. And his response was perfect. He said, yes, sir, let's go. Let's get it. Let's go get it. I mean, isn't that awesome?
That's what's up.
I mean, that's pretty cool. For Marlon just to kind of hit me back and just with his positive response of he's ready to go and to help the team win, it just shows the class, how good of a teammate he is, and how much confidence he has in his own ability.
Let's go! Woo! I'm Zoom bombing you.
I'm texting Nick. I want you to hop into this meeting and just go crazy.
Just wanted to say thank you. Oh my goodness, I'm feeling great. Feeling great.
All right, now who do we want to go get with 75?
Another Taylor.
We are on the clock.
I love Blackman's talent.
Blackman picks it off.
Ball skills, speed, range, got cover ability. I think he can play in the nickel for you.
He could play 3 spots for you potentially. You get a guy that has a lot of versatility to him. I called the coordinator recently just to talk about all these DBs again. Blackman's the one they wanted to talk about the whole time. Best tackler he's ever coached, he said.
I think this guy's a legitimate free safety in the league.
Thank you so much, Coach. I appreciate it.
Indianapolis Colts select Julian Blackman.
Put Eason on the card, Bloom.
He's on the card, ready.
We're going by the board. And when he was there in the 4th round, it was a great opportunity.
Frank, you're good with Eason?
Yeah.
Jacob Eason takes a shot downfield.
So that's a big time throw.
The ball just pops off of his hand like no other quarterback we've seen this year.
Jacob's walking into an ideal situation. We're incredibly happy with our number 1 and number 2 quarterback.
To walk into a room with those 2 guys plus Frank plus Nick, it's going to be a great learning environment for Eason to come into. And I love the arm. He has moments of really good accuracy.
Saw this guy make a couple throws on tape, and I said, oh my goodness. He makes a couple throws that you just don't see.
He can throw in the pocket. He can throw on a move. He can throw at all levels.
We had spent a fair amount of time with Jacob, talking to him, just getting to know the person, how he thinks. Just felt real comfortable. I mean, especially when he's there in the 4th round. It was a nice opportunity, to get a guy in here and compete and see where it goes.
All right, get him on the phone.
How does that feel?
Feels great. A lot of weight off the shoulders, and super excited and happy here with my family, and just super excited.
It's a great community, great organization. Coach is awesome. I can't think of a better coach to have as a quarterback.
Colts are on the clock. Chris always says it, we're going to build with the fronts, and we're going to build with guys that are smart, tough, and reliable. There's no guy in the draft that defines that more than Pinther does.
We worked hard to get Pinner in the draft. I mean, for like 30 minutes we worked on it. We couldn't get up. Lo and behold, he was still there, when we picked. And I don't think he would have lasted much longer.
He's voted toughest Cardinal, toughest guy on the team. He's multi-time captain. He's going to be one of those guys that you're looking up, and he's going to be helping us win football games.
I think he's going to be a really good interior player in the league.
His makeup is awesome. His athleticism really good. Again, I think, he fits us.
This guy's tenacious. He can get to the second level. He can freaking run. I think this guy's just going to ascend when he gets into our league. All right, let's get Daniel on the phone. Put Daniel Pinner.
Danny Pinner, Ball State Center.
Danny. How you doing? It's Chris Ballard with the Colts. How you doing, brother? Hey, man, welcome to Indy. We're going to pick you right here. Yeah. Awesome. Great career, man. Look forward to getting you here, man. I think you're going to do great things for us.
Robert Windsor getting in there, number 54.
He's a hard-working, tough, hard-nosed football player. He truly loves the game. And so that's the selling point. The amount of effort that he plays with on every snap is the kind of stuff that our defensive coordinator, Matt Eberflus, preaches. And so when you find those kind of traits in a player, they have to be pushed up the board. They have to be noticed because that's the style of football that we want to bring and play on a daily basis.
We're good.
We have a trade. We're on the clock. 3 straight picks.
I think we had 2 6s, so this gives us an opportunity to gain 2 more. And I think it was it 2 11, 12, and 13. So we said, okay, we'd have 3 back-to-back. You know, you always look too at, okay, we're here and we'd move back to here. How many slots is that? How many guys do we still have on the board that at that level? We know there's going to be some guys there we want. We're just gonna go back and do it.
Put Isaiah Rodgers on the card.
Number 548, Isaiah Rodgers, UMass nickel.
There you go, sir. We're all home. That's why Verizon is
Palms were sweaty, you know, when you looked at a couple of teams on the board and like, they could take Isaiah here. This team could take Isaiah here.
Down the sideline and intercepted. Isaiah Rodgers.
And we felt like he was the right guy, right makeup, and had the right skill sets to be a horseshoe guy.
Put his name on the card. We got time.
We talking Patman?
Yep.
Okay.
That's number 490, Desmond Patman, Washington State wide receiver.
Go, 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 go.
My mom, she was talking, she was like, you know, you get drafted, we're going in the pool. So heard the call, got drafted, and I picked my mom up and threw her in the pool with me. So it was pretty funny.
Once the ball was in this kid's hands, he was aggressive and he was looking to score every single time. I like this kid for how big he is. I mean, he could help us.
He's got really good makeup. He's got good physical traits. He's got size, plays fast on tape. You know, we like his upside too.
Hey, he's got it blocked. Glasgow blocked it.
Glasgow's the exact kind of makeup that we want in a player. And I mean, at one point I just said, you know what? Our special teams coaches loved him. I loved him. And I said, we're taking him. This guy stands for what we want. Now, he's got to prove it at our level, but I think he will. Hey, thank everybody. What a freaking 3 days and what a month, you know, that we had to juggle, all of you. It wasn't perfect, but it was damn good. And the patience, the extra work, everything we had to do to get this pulled off, and we ended up having a hell of a draft. I think probably the thing I appreciate the most out of all of you, if nobody is scared to speak your mind. You have no idea how critical that is for us to be successful. When you have a group like that, you have a chance to do something really special, and we're building something really special here. It's a credit to each and every one of you, and every one of you have an impact on this organization, and they're lucky to have you. They're damn lucky to have you. I know I do. I know I'm appreciative and thankful, and I'll never take any of you for granted in your work you do. We got something really cool going on, and it's a credit to each and every one of y'all. Very proud to work with all of you and work alongside of you. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else with anyone else.
Saying I have to end the meeting.
All right.
All right. See y'all.
Thank you all.
Bye, boys.
See y'all.
Great draft.
Peace. Good job, guys.